Just a quick bill, real quick. You know what I mean? I wanted to come in and give a thought that I had on my head. Some coordinations I've been seeing come together, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the signs of the times, yo. Like, and that's why I be knowing that people don't really pay attention. Instead of like trying to look at life and throw shit away, that don't mean for us, that's not this, that's not that. Stop telling the universe when you see shit, that's not what it is. Stop trying to rationalize what the universe shows you, no matter if it shows you in ways of how society puts it out, TV, movies, somebody saying something at that right moment, something happening in front of you at the right moment. Stop looking at shit like you know what the universe is trying to orchestrate for you, because you don't. Doesn't matter if it's a religion, a spirituality, a circumstance, just shit coming together to make a picture. Everything in life is coming together to make a picture. You know what I'm saying? This is why they have so many different titles, and you need to be aware of the things that are taking place so you understand where you at and what that shit look like and what you're supposed to be doing. All right, and with that being said, open up your mind and your heart so therefore you can read these frequencies a little better. I don't care where they come from. I don't care who wrote the book. I don't care what they did 100,000 years ago. I don't give a shit. It's all signs of the times now. Everything that's going on is signs of the times right now. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. You worry about right or wrong so much, you right and wrong. Everything about a human being is right and wrong. So how you gonna say what's right and wrong? You, everything that you go against, everything you speak, that's you. Everything you speak is you, no matter if you see right or wrong, it's still you. Your indifferent ass. All right, now check this out. So I'm watching this dude shoot a board. And I've been going on my first thoughts for everything. The board was coming at dude, but dude got over the wall real quick and dude was about to pop it. But when the board got to the wall, it couldn't get over there. You know what the board was doing? It's gnashing his teeth. He was like, he's biting them shits, and they was gnashing. They was like gnashing hard. That shit made me think about the story when it was like the demons wanted to go somewhere but back to hell, and they prayed that they can go inside the pigs, inside the wild pigs. So to see that wild boar gnashing his teeth to get at the dude, like, yeah, I want to just kill you. I don't care. I just want to kill you. I just want to eat you. Like, it was weird for me to have that thought of gnashing of the teeth. More indicative to the value than that, you see people doing the same shit, like with their conversations. You suck your teeth. You got this attack mentality. Every time you think of something good, you want to hurt it. I'm serious, like, signs of the times. Ain't no saving who made the choices of the choices that they want to live. It's no saving that. And this is not the idealism to where, oh, I did all this shit, I'm just going to be forgiven. I'm going to come down and my sins are going to be wiped clean. Nah. Because you know why? Before, you didn't know right from wrong when you were saved from those situations, but now you know. And anything dealing with those circumstances in an ideological form will have you in this weighted energy. Light has weight. Frequency has weight. Your actions have weight. So when you choose to do an action, whether it's light or heavy, you're carrying the weight of that action. Whether you know it or not, wind has weight. The actual wind has weight, whether it's a nice smooth breeze that crosses your body or some heavy wind and it pushes you out the damn way. You know what I'm saying? Like, we look at things that don't actually have a physical body like it's not real. That's why people are so slick and be throwing little slick shit around and trying to be somebody they not, because they think the things they do is unseen. You know that bullshit, unbeknownst to you, just because you out of sight, out of mind, you ain't seen it, so it's not real. That's some bullshit. Because the physical body remembers everything. The physical body and the capabilities of what you are, it remembers everything, so it's carrying the whole, everything that you ever thought is carrying it. Signs of the times. All these characteristics that are coming into fruition that you put out of yourself. that you never filtered that energy back into you and brought it into a new. These are your actions. It's not a such thing as, like, when you're a judge, you're not going to get judged for how Tony did you or what this person said to you or da-da-da-da. Nah, they're going to ask you how you reacted, how did you take your energy and change it for the better. How many times did your energy stand up for the righteous attribute, depending on how you felt through your physical understanding? It's going to all be about you. It ain't going to be about nothing else. It's going to be about why you ain't standing your divinity at different times. We all ain't on that page. We all ain't been on that page. But I can honestly say, within my life, I stood more of my divinity and failed people than I served people and failed divine. And that might not always look appealing to everybody by not winning in the eyes of people. Who gives a shit what people think? I don't care what nobody think. Like, people, they run away from the idea that they're created just to be arrogant. Like, that's just the dumbest shit in the world for me. Like, I'm going to go over here and be like this because I don't believe this is a creator. All right, boo-boo the fool, go ahead. Even though you can start talking and I can show you in everything that you do that it's a creator. I can show you in all your actions and all your emotions that you're still talking about and dealing with the creator every day in every emotion. But people don't want to go there. No, I don't hold on to values of indoctrination to push me towards the notion of some form of religion. No, I don't hold on to none of that shit because I don't believe that man can carry the tongue of divine wisdom. I don't believe man can do that. I believe you can be wise, but to actually carry a message directly from divine is impossible. You can't do it. You can get a retrospect of it, or divine can put perception into you. But you to speak divine knowledge, it's not going to happen. It's not going to, them words is too powerful. That's like power in itself. You know what I'm saying? This is why divine has to prepare you for knowing. So I don't never lean on no particular understanding that comes from a person, place, or thing, or book when I'm speaking about divine. No, I'm always giving reverence. I'm always giving respect to the Almighty. That's how I deal with my knowledge. It's always giving the praise and the respect and the all dues to the divine power, period. And that repetition in itself unlocks shit inside of you. Back in the day, the word nigga was used a lot. And then eventually slaves started standing like kings. Because that's what nigga is. That's what NAGA is. It's the children of the Most High. It's the children of the Son. It's the children of the Almighty King. The nigga, the NAGA, regardless, it's what it was. So calling me a nigga was only putting me in my retrospective truth, whether they knew it or not. The signs of the times that we in. People are rather buddy right now than to stand on a level of truth. It's not a such thing as the attribute of how we see things according to turmoil. That's what you was put in. All that shit we went through, slavery days, lack and all that shit, that was what you was put through, so you forget this. So you forget how to stand in your divinity at this moment. That's what all that shit means. But I've been practicing on standing in my divinity because I've been throwing everything away just to stand in divinity. If I got to let go of your ass just to stand next to the divine, deuces. Chunk the deuces. Straight like that. I'm not checking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. I'm not holding on to nothing. And if you fall down that trench in the aspect of going against me because I'm holding on to divinity, I'm not extending the hand to pull you out that hole. And I'm not praying for you neither. I'm not going to say, Father, please save them. I'm not doing that shit. You got the same understanding and wherewithal that I got. I've been talking all my knowledge for a while. Everybody know a way out. But people in this world, they want shit for nothing. They want you just to do something for them instead of reciprocating energy. Divine ain't even about that. That's why they say faith without acts is like not having faith at all. That's actually reciprocity they talking about. You can have faith, but show me you learn what I told you. Show me you know what I'm talking about. That's the reciprocity. I get that when I'm building with people, like having a conversation. I may say something and somebody may bring that knowledge back to me and say, yo, I have an understanding with that, or I got a qualm with that, or I'm having problems understanding how I could do certain XYZ with that particular understanding. That's reciprocity. You're bringing it back. You're circulating that, so that knowledge that you now know can serve you in a higher echelon. Divine plays the same role. When we looking at divine and all these lessons that divine is giving you, are you walking through society having people treat you in a divine manner? Are you standing on that? Do you treat people in the way divine would treat you? No, you don't. You don't do that. So this is where the lack is going to come from, because you haven't been practicing on doing that and what that looks like. People are not walking around saying, all right, look, well, divine is showing us these things through these aspects of living. I can see it within life. I can see it how nature grows. I can see it how the sun rises and sets. Like everything, every example, even in religion, the examples are there. The problem with religion I have, that these people try to put you in an order that divine is unorderly. They try to force you to do something. That's like forcing you to let go of divine by telling you you're doing it for divine. The motherfuckers is retarded. No, I don't follow religion because they stupid. It's like the biggest confusing aspect to make you turn away from the Most High. It's just confusion and it's full totality. I don't care what none of them say. We could talk about it. I don't care what none of them say. I ain't got no time. That should be some bullshit. Divine is going to lead you directly to him to have a personal relationship and understanding on what that means for you and the Most High. And ultimately, every understanding is going to be different because there's increments. It's like if I'm standing on 45-degree angles in my existence, somebody's standing on 44, somebody's standing on 43, somebody's standing on 42. Because we can't all stand in the same space. We can't all stand in the same spot. So my existing spot is mine. That's where I was born at. Until I die, this is my existing spot. You can't take me off it if you wanted to. You see what I'm saying? And divine knows that. So there's a particular wavelength of information that's hitting directly at your spot. This is what people come in talking about, oh, they want to steal what's for you and shit. They want to be in your existence while you're in your existence. How doesn't the Almighty know all this? So this means we got to clean up. There's too much dirt on the floor. It's too many people trying to be you. So we got to clean up a little bit. So through these times, and keep in mind, yo, everybody got these type of people in your neighborhood to where somebody will be telling you like, yo, so-and-so used to be like this when we was young, or he played ball, or he was the man when we was in school, or da-da-da-da, all this different shit. And you see them when they get older and they messed up. Something wrong with them. You see them be off, like, and they doing whatever. They living their life, and then people be like, yo, something happened to them. Somebody did this, or somebody slipped. You think divine allowed that shit to happen and make a change in somebody's life that drastic if they wasn't fucked up as people? Like, this some real shit. Like, you don't just innocently have this happen to you and you just stuck like that. Divine don't do that. So ultimately, things happen to people. And you see the outcome. Some people living on earth in their own hell. People think the end of the world means everything in the world is over. Nah, the end of the world means the end of how you gonna move and your structure of strength. See, if it's done by divine, divine will stop the way you speak. Divine will stop your beauty, it'll stop your motion, all that. Divine gonna stop you. He gonna take it out of your head and you're gonna be like, I can't move. I can't think the way I used to. He ain't gonna make you get stronger. He ain't gonna remove you from situations just so you can get stronger. No, divine gonna knock that shit down in you because you're using everything God gave you to bring people down a notch. So divine gonna bring you down a notch. He might bring you down a notch to the point you forgot everything that you was. I can't tell you how divine gonna work. I'm just giving you the examples of what I've already seen in my life. And divine don't let you see things not to be aware of these things being possibilities. There are possibilities in existence. Whether people take heed to them or not, you could pray. But if you intentionally did shit to people, that's going to be an intentional removal of whatever you think about yourself. That's coming up off you. And it might hurt. Believe me, I lost a lot of things. And one thing Divine chose to let me keep was my mind and myself. He said, nah, you ain't never did yourself dirty. You ain't never put yourself in no mess up situation. You ain't out here doing nobody dumb. I'm gonna let you keep that. These little things, yeah, you got caught up in being manipulated. You know what I'm saying? You trusted, you loved too much, and they played you. But we're going to make that stronger on you. We're going to tighten that up. So I understand the signs of the times that I'm in. I can't speak for everybody else. You already know the vibes, man. This NAGA right here, man. Just tighten up and keep in mind that it ain't like y'all don't know what's happening. Y'all just not paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been giving y'all ways to fix it for a long time, just to get back on your path. You know what people saying when I drop these videos, and you know what they saying in the background? Oh, fuck that nigga. I ain't doing shit. Oh, he just saying this because he want this and da-da-da-da. All right, well, believe all that shit. Go right ahead and believe all that shit. I can say a whole bunch because I be seeing y'all talk anyway, and it don't really make me no difference. Like, I don't care. Listen. I said this shit already a long time ago. I said, Divine give you powers just so you don't be emotional. As soon as you get emotional over the things Divine give you, he takes it from you. You know why? Because you prove that you can't handle that level of power that Divine's giving you. That's the point. That's the point right there. That's the point. Divine shows me so much shit, but I had to become cool about it. I had to be like, damn, yo, that's fucked up. And it's been so many times I've cried tears. I laid there, just cried, yo, because I couldn't believe this is what my people think. This is how they actually move. This is what the love I had was thinking. This is what the friends I had was thinking. I just couldn't do nothing but lay there and cry. And the only person I can lean on was the Most High. Oh, this what my aunt doing? Literally? This type of time she on? Yeah, I be knowing everything. And when I walk away, that's the last time you're going to hear my voice because you fucked up. I don't got to say shit to nobody. I don't owe y'all nothing. I don't owe you a conversation. I don't owe you an outburst. None of that. I'm laughing at idiots because I wouldn't do no shit like that. So you didn't directly hurt me. You intended to. You intended to. It didn't matter to me. Divine said, I'm going to show you. But make sure you can handle it when I show you this. Like, all right. So then I get a chance to watch a movie, yo. I get a chance to watch how people been moving around in the backgrounds and shit. I pray for the light to go into those spaces of the darkness that you're dealing with. Because once the light come in those spaces, everything you do, the computer glitch. You ain't used to having light in your life. That's why you do so much effed up shit. I seen shit my brother did. I'm like, yo, how this nigga gonna do this shit to my own fucking family? Like I know. See, I be talking too much sometimes, and I get a little beside myself. I gotta like tone it down, cause I ain't say nothing, but I know. I know. And it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That people actually move like this. But if I know, best believe Divine know. And y'all can quit trying to figure out if and when and how. Divine already got that where it's supposed to be. So y'all gonna deal with it how it come. Everybody on the face of the earth who think they've been doing shit in this world and they be getting away with it. Nah, you gonna get yours. It ain't up for me to initialize that though. I'm not looking for it to happen. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they got their shit. Nah, I don't think about it. I don't think about it. But to get your mind off of, to remove your mind from a false value. If Divine is heightening your senses in a certain way, he's heightening them because he knows you can be more responsible with your emotions, so therefore you can see this stuff. If you don't get these things that I'm talking about, that's because Divine ain't giving your ass no gifts. Well, I'm going to give you gifts and you emotionally unstable. Well, I'm going to let you see through things when you don't do nothing but take the little sight you got to destroy people. Why would I give you any gifts? Answer that question for yourself. Don't be like, oh, Divine love me too. Then why he ain't giving your ass no gifts? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Why he ain't waking you up to the value? Everything divine gave you came with you naturally. From your hair to your skin tone, the swag you got, how you move and how you walk, it came through your DNA. Everything about you was given to you. You ain't had to change it for nothing. So you got people up here talking funny. You got people up here saying shit that don't normally come out your face. Soon as a little bit of energy hits you, you change your whole MO. That's because you ain't real with yourself. That's a sad thing when you can look in the mirror and you know goddamn well you ain't being you. But you put on this front to talk about divine on TV. You's a fake ass motherfucker. You big fake, and divine know that. Big fake. Well, I'm anoint you with anything but a mouthpiece. And one of the first rules of preservation. Believe half of what you see, none of what you hear. Quick to listen, slow to speak. I ain't gonna hold y'all though. I gotta make me some clove tea. That's what I'm about to do. I got a little bit of honey left. See, a little teeny bit of honey. I don't even know if that's gonna be enough for me to flavor my tea for the night. But that's all I got. I ain't got no sweets. So I'm about to drink me some tea and lay it down. Humbly, I accept my physical understandings, but in the spiritual world, I'm a motherfucking giant. I'm a big dog in the spiritual world. Always been. Hope y'all get y'all shit together, man. I can't save you. I can't save you. I can't save nobody. And I ain't gonna even attempt to. NAGA.